All right, hello everyone. I am Rachel Cross and this is Art from the Heart time. Whenever I bring an art activity to you, it is always created with a point and a purpose. And they also make great family activities that you can all do together for just about any age. So today what I brought to you is, I'll hold up a sample. They are called I Can Hands. And throughout the show, I'm going to show you different samples of different ways you can make these. But there's something very, very special about these hands, about the I Can hands. And do you know what that is? It's because it's your hands. And your hands are going to be able to tell us all about the different things that you can do. So with that, I need to do supplies. So I also have a list of supplies, and it is a very easy and simple art activity. It can be as simple as just having paper and markers, or crayons, or colored pencils, or even just a regular pencil if that's all we have right now, and that's okay. So we can also go a little bit more elaborate, which I'll hold up a little sample here, and that is if you want to use paint or glitter glue or rhinestones, anything that you have that you would like to decorate your paper with or your hand with will be perfect, because when you do Art from the Heart, there is no wrong way to do your art. You are the artist and you are free to create how you can. So whenever we start on this project, I like to sit and think about all the things that I can do. So I suggest doing that, and if you're smaller, maybe a parent can help you out and make a list. I like to make a list because sometimes when I get to creating, I forget about the things I was thinking about because I get really excited about making art. So I'm going to think for a minute, and I'm going to write it down on a list, the different things that I can do. I know that I can listen, I can read, I can write, I can count to 10 or higher if I want to. I can, brush my teeth. And I can help around the house. But then there's also things that I can be. What can I be? I can be patient. I can be kind. I can be resilient and thoughtful. Now, the list can go on, and some of you may even like to play sports, and you can be very good at the sports or dance or music that you play, and those would be perfect things to add to your hand. So after I have the list made, I'm going to take my paper, just a regular paper, and I'm going to trace my hand. And now after tracing your hand, you have the option of cutting it out if you can, or you can leave it on the paper. Whatever you would like to do, there is no wrong way. Here is my big hand. And so I would take the scissors and I would start cutting it out, but for time, I went ahead and I already cut one out today. So I'm going to use this one. So after I have my hand cut out or left on the paper, I'm going to begin to write all the different things that I can do on each finger. And I can also write it on the palm. When I create, I like to write what it was that I was doing on my fingers to remind myself. So this one says things I like to do. This one says things that I can be. And this one is a little different because this one has an actual I drawn on the hand because this is art. So feel free to draw and decorate your hand any way that you want to. So after I get an idea of what I want to do, I'm going to grab what I can to write with. And for me, I'm going to write I can in the middle. And then I'm going to use my list to fill in the rest. I'm going to write listen, write, read, help others, and I'm going to write kind on there. I really like being kind. It makes me feel good inside. So after I have them written, then if I have things to decorate it with, that would be my next step. I like to use the rhinestones or glitter glue to use as decorations. Or sometimes I even just color the fingers in the hand with crayons, because I can do that too. I can decorate it with jewelry. I could even give it silly fingernails if I want, or get creative with how I want the fingernails to look. Sometimes I like to draw designs on the hand. And so with this, you can make many different types of hands. So then maybe you could hang them on your refrigerator or in your room, and you could have all these different hands that are your hands, showing and reminding you and others around you of all the amazing things that you can do. So that is about it for today. Let me show you. This first sample I showed you. They painted their hand and they just pressed it down, and they didn't cut it out. They just wrote around the sides the different things that were on their list. And then I have this one. This one I do with a little bit bigger kids. So this one is the things I can do. But for my older kids, when I work with teens, I like to do the relationships that I have that are good and healthy. And I feel that that is really important to think about and remind ourselves today about. Since we can't be around everyone that we like and love, it's okay to remind ourselves through our hands who we have those great relationships with. And then we can look at it and have a positive thought and a reminder about them. So that is it for today. Easy, simple creations. And I would love to see what you come up with and create. And you can share that on Instagram at #OperationStayConnected. I most definitely would love to see how your art looks, because you just got to see how my art looks. And you are the artist today, and I would love to see what you come up with. That is it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.